go see Spirit Halloween, as we are big T-Mobile Tuesday people, and they T-Mobile Tuesday a $10 off thing at the Halloween place, and it just so happens that we're doing costumes this year. It looks like we are signing up to go to Renfest this weekend and next.
I haven't told them anything about Renfest.
We're going to Renfest this weekend
kind of
and
keeping
next.
it a secret for a big reveal.
And they're just, it went poof, gone. Look at that. Big reveal. Just like that.
Turns out you can edit.
No, because it'd be a little awkward. Anyway, as I was saying, we're on our way out.
I think I broke the lock on the door. I think the door broke the lock on the door. Honestly, it wasn't me. It's never my fault. Did you fix it?
Give me that damn thing.
Hey!
So, as I was saying, we're trying to go to Elliot in the Morning's Halloween bash in DC.
Arlington.
And then on top of that, we're also trying to do Renfest. Surprise! And on top of that, we are then going to do something else maybe that I haven't told Sarah about yet because I just saw it. It's kind of nifty. Turns out the day after the day after the Halloween party in Clarendon. At Clarendon, whatever. Minnie Cooper in Alexandria is doing a costume party, not just for people, but for the cars too.
Oh my goodness. So, Minnie Cooper costume contest?
Yeah, they apparently, they let you dress up the car.
So what are you going to dress your car up as? Captain America. Because it's blue. You could put a big red circle and a star on the front.
Captain America, British car. Not a motorcycle?
TARDIS is too easy.
TARDIS would totally work.
For some reason, I don't feel like that's going to be a very, what do you get from it? Is there a contest?
Yeah. Food, prizes, all that fun stuff. I like food. I like prizes. I just got off the phone with Steve Hall of Botigo. Asking him where the hell my prize is.
What did he say?
He said, yeah, no, I got your email that you sent at 12:04 in the morning that stated...
Oh, that's creepy.
That's very damn creepy.
That girl was dressed up as the Joker walking down the street with her, probably a saxophone case in her hand.
Peculiar. So, what was I saying?
You sent an email at 12:04 a.m.
Yeah.
Did you send it at 12:04 a.m. this morning because you're like, hey, it's Tuesday, haven't heard?
Yes. He said, if you haven't heard by Tuesday, let me know. So
you are the most obnoxious winner.
So I said, then I put it in, I said, so it's Tuesday, all 4 minutes of it. Just letting you know they haven't gotten back to me. And then I sent it off. It was meant to be funny. I mean, I pointed out the fact that it was all 4 minutes.
You didn't wait till the end of Tuesday.
No. I did, however, give him a call at the end of Tuesday, and he said he has contacted Ubisoft and that they have not gotten back to him either, which is why he hasn't gotten back to me. But for me to expect to hear from him one way or the other today or tomorrow.
Oh.
Because they're still a couple hours behind us.
Yeah, that's true. So, we need to return that other computer. Where are you going? Where's there a spirit over here? T?
Yeah, that's it. T.
You thought there was a spirit over here?
you started talking about the computer,
Yeah.
which made me think of Best Buy, and Best Buy is right over there. And I was going there, and she made me forget that we were actually going to the Halloween place.
Why would we be going to Best Buy?
Because you were talking about...
We've given them way too much money already.
I agree, but that doesn't change the fact that you got Best Buy on the mind, and I'm just like, Best Buy.
We don't need to go to Best Buy.
You said tea.
Oh, I don't really need tea either. I just didn't know where you were going.
You said tea.
Oh, so I said tea, we have to get
You
tea.
put it on the table, it must be done.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, fight you on tea.
Don't like me.
Not always friends with these professionals. Sometimes he's not kisses. Sometimes. Other times, I don't.
Sometimes you want to lick me. I don't like that.
Blueberry pie tea. Okay, so we got the tea. She got the whole jade citrus mint. I got the blueberry pie a la mode.
It's gonna be the creeper in the background.
Seriously.
Huffing tea.
Creeper in the foreground.
It smells so good. Like
Yeah.
those pants.
So, off to the Halloween store where the creepy girl may get even creepier with costumes involved.
I don't like scary stuff. Just creepy with tea. It just smells so good.
She's creepy with everything.
So, just when we thought this night was gonna go well, we were gonna get stuff done, and we were gonna get it done quickly, we witnessed an accident. In this intersection here, you can see the cop car behind us. They finally moved the cars out of the way. Sam's over there dealing with the cops as a witness. I don't like to do that stuff. I called 911, did my thing. These guys got out of the car screaming at each other about whose fault it was, which was super fun. So we've been standing here for like 30 minutes now, probably, trying to get this all solved. So hopefully we'll get it all figured out. This poor guy got his whole axle like screwed up, and this guy got out of the car screaming at him. It was crazy. But anyway, so we'll check back in. Exciting times.
Okay, so
we're done. Because I
We're
just
done.
told you, I told him about it.
yeah, I figured she told you guys all about that from the other side of things, but yeah,
Why don't we wait till we get in the car?
there was a wee bit of an accident, and it smashed up the Malibu, and the guy driving the Malibu was definitely not at fault.
So I told them that they got out of the car. You should put your seatbelt on. So, yeah. We witnessed it at, I showed them the cop car and the other cars, but we were at a three-way stop, and the cars at the other two stop signs hit each other.
I'll go this way out.
Yeah.
Converted you.
But yeah, they smashed into each other, and it was one of those things where she wasn't really watching it, but I watched it, and you could very clearly see it about to happen. There was absolutely no possibility that
Guy in the van was just not paying attention.
he wasn't, and the guy in the car said he saw the guy in the van on the phone.
Oh, I'm sure it was definitely a phone. You could tell that he wasn't paying attention because he hit him in the back.
Yeah,
If they had hit front quarter panels at the same time, a little different story. That means you both went at the same time. But the guy turning, he hit the guy that was turning in the back, and it takes longer to turn than to pull straight.
Yeah, I mean, it was very clearly the guy that was driving the minivan's problem. He didn't seem to understand that.
No, I was nervous because they got out of the car screaming at each other, and you got out of the car and started screaming, and I was like, you don't know these people. They could have a gun or something.
Scream at
well, no,
all.
you were screaming, but you got out of the car and were like, dude, it's your fault. It's your fault. And I was like, this guy could have a gun or something.
I was way more calm than that. I don't know what you saw.
No, you were not that. You were like, it was your fault, dude. You're like, it was your fault.
I absolutely called him out. I said, it's your fault.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean,
because
you weren't, like,
I
screaming
didn't
at him,
want that
but-
to escalate into an actual issue.
Okay.
And if I sat there and came out and said, look, dude, it was really you. It's a much simpler thing to sit there and accept when it's not you versus the guy you just hit.
That's true, but they were screaming at each other. And I was like, who does that?
Well, that's why I got out as quickly as I did, to sit there and help stop the whole situation from exploding.
And when I called 911, that's usually my part in this thing, is I can talk on the phone to 911 well. Although it took 911 3 minutes to answer my call, so I hung up, and then they call you right back. And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do that more often. Because I even told the guy, I was like, I hung up because nobody answered your call. I answered the phone, and he was like, oh, well. Is anybody hurt? I'm like, no, please don't send an ambulance. We really don't need an ambulance. They didn't ticket him, did they?
They don't ever ticket anybody for accidents now.
Except for me.
Well, they didn't ticket you for an accident. They ticketed you because you damaged public property.
They ticketed me for like 6 things that they couldn't prove. Even him reckless driving. He was driving recklessly. He hit another car.
He wasn't driving recklessly. He was driving negligently.
Okay, they could have given him negligent driving.
You're absolutely right.
And driving without a license. I'm surprised they didn't ticket him for that.
It's how everything goes nowadays. My issue is a very simple one. There's going to be no justice here. The insurance companies will take care of it, and that's acceptable.
Right.
The fact that the guy was absolutely driving without paying attention is completely irrelevant unless he absolutely, does something heinous like runs over a child.
Right.
At that point they care, but the simple fact that that guy drove into some other guy's car
That's what I'm saying. He didn't get
and
ticketed.
damaged his
He should
property,
have gotten a ticket for
they
that.
don't care.
You should get a ticket for that.
I commend them for being quick. Great.
That cop
they were
did
quick.
come out really quick.
I mean, I would hope
feel
so,
like
considering that the police station was quite literally a quarter of a mile away.
I like it.
I like it. It's private in here.
Can you see?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Wow.
Here, take a look.
Is this for kids? Oh, except for this line. You know what this is? A tripping hazard. Supposed to be running around trick-or-treating and be like, ah!
That's right. We go to Halloween and Miss OSHA shows up.
Glow behind my head. I'm angelic. I said angelic, so you had to stop that. Trying to figure out what our first subscriber milestone is going to be, and
She wants it to be a challenge.
Well,
I think it should be a giveaway.
yes, so should we do a challenge video, or should we give away game codes or something at 10 subscribers? So if you have any opinions, leave them down below. Okay, so we just finished eating some dinner, we watched an episode of Big Bang Theory, and now it's time to edit and call it a night.
Okay, so here's an update. I got an email from Steve Hall at Votigo, the company that's handling the whole contest for Ubisoft. As it turns out, he got me the specs for the machine that I want. And the machine in question is pretty substantial. I tried to keep my hopes grounded with moderate specs, because I won something. I didn't want to think they were gonna, give me the world. But what it is a 17.3 inch gaming laptop made by Acer. Yeah, I know, Acer, not really my first choice in machines to get equipment from. I'm going to go do some research on that. see if this thing's likely to have any faults, any of that stuff. But the specs are what make this supremely impressive for a they're just giving it to me. It is a Core i7 6700 quad core, which is not a bad processor. It's a GTX 980. Of course, with it being a laptop, it's going to be the M version, but even still, for a laptop, pretty darn substantial. A 1 terabyte spindle drive and a 512 gig solid state drive, which again, substantial, followed by 32 gigs of RAM. That is not any type of slouch of a gaming machine when it comes to the laptop world. Yeah, it's not going to keep up with, you know, a fully customized desktop, but holy shit, people, that's not a bad machine to have somebody say, hey, here. And it comes with a separate Razer Stargazer camera. So, all in all, I did really well. The only spec they didn't give me that matters is whether or not it's 4K or 1080p, which doesn't really matter because chances are the vast majority of the time it's going to be hooked up to my ultra widescreen, and resolution is going to be the ultra wide 1080p anyway, as I'd rather deal with that than a laptop screen. But that being said, the laptop affords me the benefit of I can take it wherever I go. So yeah, this is not exactly a downside. This is actually really amazing. Wow, 32 gigs of RAM. I mean, I realize laptops have been able to do that for a while, but not on any of the laptops that have been given to me free recently. My MacBook is capped at 8 at the moment. Well, permanently as it's a Retina, but holy crap, man. I'm gonna have to figure a way to mount it on the wall. I don't know. Gonna have to figure this one out. Got to see the port layouts and stuff like that and figure out how the hell I'm going to do this, because everything in the house is wall mounted. Can't have something sitting on the desk. That would be treason. Holy crap. Obviously I'll keep everybody informed, but holy crap. And Ubisoft, thank you. Holy hell. I never thought that all the time and effort that I put into your games and buying pop figures and wall scrolls and logos and jackets and hats and toys and all of this other stuff that, you know, comes along with, you know, being a big Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, and Ubi fan in general. But holy hell, you guys did really, really well. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much. I will always speak well of this company, not just because of me getting free stuff. It doesn't hurt. But I've been such a big fan of the company regardless for years. And to see that being that fan has actually become even more rewarding than it was just to be a fan, that's pretty special with the company. So thank you again. I'll check back in with you guys later.
Call that a night. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to figure out what our first subscriber milestone is going to be, and
she wants it to be a challenge. I think it should be a giveaway.
Yes, so should we do a challenge video or should we give away game codes or something at 10 subscribers? So if you have any opinions, leave them down below. We'll be sure to read them.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, and also like and subscribe so you don't miss the video. Bye guys.